So, another week of trading, and let's go through a couple of things. So, 4 things. But first, right before I start, I want to say that this video is all about empowering you guys to just accept the things that you find difficult, okay? It is definitely not easy to embark on this kind of a market where, things are so choppy. But if you have been guilty of these 4 specific things this week, I want you to leave a comment below and hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Why? Because this will empower you to do better. The first step to changing is to accept that this is something that you did, okay? And if you accept it and you embrace it and you claim your sense of purpose, then what's gonna happen next is gonna be powerful, okay? So I want you to comment below and say that you claim that you let your ego get to you this week because of these 4 things. Very, very simple things, all right? Number 1, you started off this week with no idea that Powell was going to speak and that on Friday there were going to be a bunch of contracts that were going to expire all in the same Friday, okay? You did not know OPEX was going to happen. Now, completely fine if you didn't. But if you didn't, remember that next time you should keep track of this, okay? You should keep track of it. Number 2, you started the week with no plan in mind whatsoever. You said, I'm going to start. If I see an opportunity, I will jump in. If I see someone say something, I'll jump in. You didn't create your own plan, and therefore you were all helter-skelter the whole week, okay? You thought, I'ma just wing it. Now, if you're doing this specifically, comment below. Tell me why. Tell me why you don't plan. Tell me your struggles. I want to help you. Genuinely, okay? And if you are doing this, make sure that next week you come in with a plan in your head. How can you do that? Well, groups like ours, the Everyday Growth Advisors, we actually help you to plan. We pretty much offer free webinars that you can be a part of. You can be a part of our community and also just plan with us. I do live streams all the time. You can come in, join us, be a part of the tribe. We do it together. This is the reason, to keep each other accountable, okay? Number 3, upon the choppiness of this week, when the market started to go not in your favor anymore, you decided that this is the moment that I should size up. I should take on more risk. Tell me you didn't do this. I know you did, okay? Why? Because this is what usually new traders do. They have a gambling complex. The problem is, when they start to lose money, they start to think, oh no, I need to get it back. How do you get it back? Well, you bet more, right? You gotta bet more, which is exactly what gets them in a sticky situation, okay? If you have done this week, comment below. I wanna hear from you as well. Tell me. And remember, admit it, because if you don't admit it, you're building your ego higher and higher, and one day you're gonna set it up for a fall if you don't admit it. I make these mistakes too, guys. It's not like I'm some professional multi-billion-dollar trader. No, it's the struggles we go through as a trader, okay? But it's about accepting them and moving with them, okay? Accepting it's a part of you. It's kind of like, Venom for Spider-Man, Accept it's a part of you for that moment. And then when you depart yourself with it, you understand that it's a difficult process, okay? And number 4, the king of them all, or the queen of them all. You were choosing a trade. For example, this week, Boeing was looking pretty good, okay? And you were like, I think Boeing's gonna go up. So you had your target in your head and you said Boeing's gonna go to $265 to $270. And you only have maybe $500 in your account, right? Because you're trading with such little money. So what do? You end up taking Boeing 280 calls for next week. Tell me you don't do this. You have a target in your head. You have the chart planned out. You have everything done. But you always end up going more out the money, or even worse, you start to skim down the time of the contract so that the time value of that contract gets completely demolished. If you are doing this, please, this is one of the main reasons why you're losing money, okay? It's because of your incorrect pick of the options that you're trying to trade that is losing you a whole bunch of money. Now, why does this happen? Well, Let me put it as simply as possible, all right? Options trading is like owning a business. Actually, stock trading is the same. They're both like owning businesses. When you are trading in general, you're owning business. That is what you're doing. And when you own a business, do you want to own poor quality products? No, you want to sell the best products possible, right? So why would you put poor quality inventory into your basket? That's my question. If you own a great business and you want to sell to people, why are you putting in terrible quality products? Now, why is this terrible quality products? Because options break down into two types of values. They break down into intrinsic values and extrinsic values. Intrinsic values are that the contract is exercisable at the expiry. That means it's actually worth something when it expires, okay? And with extrinsic values, that means it has potential value. So how do you get potential value? By buying time, all right? So you need to remember that when a contract expires, it is at peak decay of extrinsic value. It has no more potential, right? If it has no more time, it has no more potential. So the only thing that's left over is intrinsic value. And as you get closer to expiry, that contract loses its potential. Therefore, you need to always buy more time than you think is necessary to hit your target. And also, you need to be realistic with your strike price. Because if you don't put in money to buy a quality product, what you're going to end up with are cigarette butts. And that's not what we want. We want good products that we sell and good products that we buy. And this is just some of the reasons why people lose money in the markets, okay? Now, if this video helped you out in any way, make sure you like, comment below. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you want to see next. I thought this would be an interesting one to share. And also, share this with your friends. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna put out more of these videos. I think they're pretty fun to do, and I enjoy them anyway. So I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.